guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking the link or the thumbnail that brought you here. I am so excited to have you here. My name is Mercy, aka Evie, a saved scientist, and I make videos about faith and my life as a graduate student. Thank you so much. If you're new here, please consider subscribing if you like my content. I am your grad school plug, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 ways you can make money as an international graduate student in the US or Canada. Now, my number one tip for how you can make money as a graduate student is teaching assistantships / research assistantships. Now, this is the number one way because this is the way you get the most amount of money. So your teaching assistantship can be that you are assigned a course or 2 courses or 2 classes to teach, maybe undergrad. So if you're a graduate student, so maybe you can be teaching a freshman level course, and yeah, you get paid. You can get like tuition waived, and you can get a stipend monthly. I've talked about finances, how much I earn, in another video, and I will link it here. Also, how to budget your finances. So yeah, you basically teach, you grade. Most times you may already have a lecture material, sometimes you may have to create the lecture material, but yeah, you teach, you grade, and you get paid monthly stipends, which most times is enough to cover you during grad school. So like, you cannot work over 20 hours in grad school, so they make it such that the hours you're putting in most times theoretically will not go beyond 20 hours a week. So yeah, that's a very good way, teaching assistantships. Another one is research assistantships. Now, research assistantships you get by working with a professor. So maybe your professor has a huge grant if you're in STEM courses. So maybe your professor has a huge grant and he has money to sponsor a student. So basically, you do work in the lab, you do your research and you get paid for it. That's it. Do your research and you get paid for it. So research assistantships are actually preferred most times, especially if you're doing a research master's or a PhD. Research assistantships are preferred to teaching assistantships because with teaching assistantships, you still have to do your research if you're doing a PhD or a research master's, or your thesis or capstone, whatever it is you're doing for your master's, as well as teach. But with research assistantships, your research is what pays you. So that's really good. And most times for teaching assistantships and research assistantships, you actually get the offer even before you come to school. So you already know that I have this offer. For some people who don't have these offers before they come to school, what happens is that they have to then try to get it when they come in. So you can apply, you can make applications while you're in school. So the fact that you don't have full funding doesn't mean you should stay back home. You can actually come in. I know a lot of people who come in their first semester they didn't have funding, and after their first semester they have funding because they have good grades and the department considers them for teaching assistantship, or they meet with a professor who is ready to pay for their tuition and stipends using their research money. So those are definitely 2 ways you can get money as a graduate student. The next one is graduate assistantship. So graduate assistantship, very similar to teaching and research assistantship, except that most times the jobs available may be clerical work. So maybe you can be like your departmental admin support and stuff like that, or you could work for like maybe a center in your department. Say your university has like a center for international students or whatever. You can work there for your graduate assistantship. Sometimes you can get these offers again before you come in, but if not, your university most likely has a job site where you can go look for graduate assistantship jobs. These jobs most times do not pay as well as teaching and research, but they cover a lot of your tuition and they give you a stipend. So that's another way you can make money as an international graduate student. The 4th way you can make money is by working. So you're allowed 20 hours. Let's say you have a graduate assistantship that takes 15 hours. You still have 5 hours to work. You can work within your university. So you'll be looking for restaurants. You'll be looking for just different jobs like driving. Yeah, that's another thing people do. So if like driving within the university, the clause is it has to be within the university. So you can look for restaurants. You can look for all of those kind of jobs that are within the university, and you can work for 5 hours. If you do not have any assistantship, you can work for 15 hours. Now, the clause with this is that you are paid minimum wage or around minimum wage. So that is not a huge amount of money. It may not be enough to sustain you throughout your grad school. So yeah, but that's definitely a way you can get money. The fifth way I would like to share is fellowships. Yes. You can apply for fellowships within your university and even outside your university. You just need to Google. You need to search for available fellowships in your field in your university. Sometimes it might require you writing an application for a proposal, requiring you writing like a grant and all of that, a grant proposal, that's what I mean. And yeah, many people get these fellowships. Most times the thing I've learned with fellowships is that just apply. See, so many people get fellowships and so many people do not get only because they didn't apply, not necessarily because what they would have written would have not been competitive enough, but just because they did not apply. So if there's anything I'm going to tell you, apply. Look for fellowships. Now, a lot of fellowships, especially in the US or Canada, may just be for US citizens and Canadian citizens. That is the huge, bigger fellowships outside your school. But the ones within your school are open to everybody. Most of them are open to everybody in your school. So take advantage of this. Not only will you be getting money for grad school, but you'll be building your CV for future jobs. The ability to write a proposal and get funded is a huge skill. So you want to make sure that you are not cutting yourself short and you're actually taking advantage of all of these opportunities. I think that for the most part, even if you're not giving full funding, even if you're just giving half tuition, still come to grad school if that's really what you want to do. You'll find a way when you get here. There have been many stories. I know so many people who came with just half tuition, and by their second semester they got a fellowship or they got an assistantship, and they're fine. So do not I know grad school is very expensive. I won't tell you to pay from pocket, especially if you're coming to do a PhD. But if you have a reasonable offer, come in and you most likely get a better offer along the way. So these are my 5 tips for getting money or like getting funded in grad school as an international student. Are you an international student? Do you have other tips for making money as a graduate student? Please leave it in the description, in the comment box. I would like to know what you think, what your thoughts are. I understand that money is a big issue for international graduate students. Yes, because I am one, but yeah, there are ways to navigate this. So just let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Oh yeah, before I go, I'm sorry. There is this message I listen to that I really love and I'd like to share with you people. And it's a message by Pastor Tolulope Moody. It's basically, what does purpose look like? I will show an excerpt here so you can see just a little bit of that message, and I'll also leave the link in the description box if any of you wants to check it out. Till I see you in my next video, take care of yourself, be good, be great, smash your goals, and bye.
Do you know one of the things that steals our peace many times is what others are doing? When would you be delivered from that competitive sense of purpose? Everybody living life in this competitive thing will lose that peace because you're either under a wrong sense of pressure or a false sense of accomplishment. One of the two would always be happening to you. You're looking over your lane to find your own journey. What somebody else is doing. What are they? All my mates don't buy car. My mates are going abroad for holiday. All my mates don't marry. All my mates don't marry. And we started to, and we went to school together. All my mates. Listen to me well. Nobody's success is your failure, and nobody's failure is your success. You are not called in life to come first. You are called to be the best of yourself.